So, looking at number 14, we want to know how many gallons of paint are needed to paint the tank. Now, they didn't specify whether it was lateral or total. So if they don't specify, we're always going to assume total unless they tell us otherwise. So we're going to paint the entire tank. We don't want to leave any of it unpainted. So when you're painting a tank, is it volume or surface area?
Surface area.
Surface area. We are not pouring paint cans into the tank. We are painting the tank. So let's find the surface area of a cylinder. Formula. Always start with the formula.
2 pi r squared. Or no.
H plus.
Whoa.
LA plus 2 bases. It's got a top and a bottom. We okay? So what do we need? We need an R, we need an H. What's R?
4.
8 divided by 2 is 4. So every time we see an R, we're going to put 4. And what do we put for H?
20.
Oh, they handed it to us. Cool. Now, here's the kicker. We hardly ever do this. When we find the total surface area and we divide it by 200, do we need to press the pi button or not press the pi button?
No.
Yes.
I'm going to the store. I need to know how many gallons of paint to buy. Should I press the pi button or should I say I need 3 pi cans of paint? Let's press the pi button. Okay. So it's a real world problem. We are really going to the store to buy gallons, so we are really going to press the pi button. So ready? Are you doing it? Did you already do it? 2 times pi times 4 times 20 plus 2 times pi times 4 squared, 16. So we get the same thing as me. What'd you get? Oh, I thought you were going to say we got. What?
Like 25135.
I got 603.
Oh.
603. Okay, Catherine, go. 603.18, blah, blah, blah. What are we dividing by? Each can covers 200. Divide it by 200. Ooh, divide the entire number. Don't put the decimal down and then divide it. Divide what was in your calculator. This is tricky. What do you get?
3.01.
How many cans are you going to buy?
4.
4 cans of paint. You're going to waste a lot of paint. But if you don't buy 4, if you only buy 3, there's going to be a tiny bit of your cylinder that's going to be unpainted. And that is just unacceptable. So 4 gallons is why that's the answer. So on the test, if you put 3, it's just wrong. I can't even give you partial credit. If on the test you put 3 gallons, I'm going to mark it wrong. Why are we rounding up? Why? When you round, you round this to 3. Why are we putting 4? Because of the situation, we are painting something, and if we don't, and we're not, yeah, I guess you can buy a pint. But we're asking about how many gallons. Let's pretend this store doesn't sell pints. So if you can only buy gallons and you buy 3, there's going to be part of your tank that is unpainted. All right, next one, 16. Are you ready for 16? It's intense.
Yeah.
A cylindrical hole with a diameter of 8 is cut through a cube. Find the surface area of the solid. Here's what I want you to picture. You've got a cube. Do you see a cube? Oh, let's do the thing in the sun. So you've got a cube. You take a drill with a cylindrical bit, and you drill through the cube all the way out the other end. Whatever you just made, I don't know what it's called, you want to find the surface area of that figure. So here's a picture of it, right here. There.
That's a really big drill.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just trying to give you a visual. You punch through it with your hand. I don't know. So anyways, we want to find the surface area. Who's got an idea? Surface area of that. Surface area of the cube. Let's start with the surface area of the cube. Let's start, wait, let's just start there. The cube is 10 inches on each side. What's the surface area of that cube? How many faces does a cube have? This was on your quiz. 6. It's 100 each. 100 times 6.
600.
Woo! 600 is if you were wrapping this cube entirely with paper. Now wait a minute. We need to subtract something. What do you want to subtract? Oh, not a cylinder because we're not doing volume, guys. What do you want to subtract out of the surface area of the cube?
Circle.
How many circles?
6.
Do we get what this is?
2 circles.
2. 1 on the top for where you entered, and 1 on the bottom for where the drill exited. It's a cylinder. It's like this. Oh, it won't go in there. It's like a cylinder in a cube. Anyways, so we want to subtract out 2 circles. How do you find the area of a circle? Why have you not memorized this? Pi r squared. The radius is 4 because the diameter is 8. What's this? 16 pi. We're not done yet.
Wait, don't we have to?
Oh, no, we're still not done. Wait, there's some surface area. Remember, surface area is what part of the figure could I touch? Which part of the figure is on the surface? Do you agree that if we drilled a hole all the way through, that you could stick your arm through it? So if you're sticking your arm through it, what are you touching on the inside? What part of the cylinder? The lateral surface area of the cylinder. Do you see? You're not touching the circle, right? Your hand's going through that part. Your hand's going through it. You're touching the LA of a cylinder. And that's what makes this problem hard. It's hard to visualize. So the lateral area of a cylinder is 2 pi r h. R is 4. H is, how tall is that cylinder? 10. Very good. 4 times 10. 40 times 2. 80. We are adding that back in because you can touch it. It is part of the surface. So now let's combine like terms. 600 minus, plus, sorry, 80 minus 16. And that was the answer that was in the answer slide. Right there. Okay? Okay. To get through the lesson before 2:30, I'm going to move on, and we can do number 18 at the end of class.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
2 bases. Thank you, Jenny. 2 bases. 2 times 16. That's better. 80 minus 32. And there's, oops, I just erased my correct answer. And there's where the 48 comes from. Thank you, Jenny. And Adriana and everyone else who caught that. Good job. Okay.